I owe my success to a saint of a man who loaned me this very nice Glassman high-voltage power supply about 4 years ago. Ever since then, it's been on loan to me. It took me about 4 years to find a power supply that was within my price range. Unfortunately, this power supply does not have a built-in voltage reference. The thing with the very high-end power supplies such as Glassman is it has a built-in reference voltage of about 10 volts, and we use this 10 volts to control the power supply, so that way we aren't trying to modulate 0 to 30,000 volts. We just use anywhere from 0 to 10 volts, which is full power. 0 to full power. Unfortunately, this power supply that I had purchased does not contain a reference voltage, so I have to build my own and control it. Well, I wanted Fusor 2.0, or whatever iteration this thing is, to have computer-controlled voltage. That way I could, from a remote location in the room, be able to view the status of the machine and also control it. So with that, I built my own power supply. I'm building, this is just this is a prototype. I'm building my own power supply and power supply voltage controller out of a servo and a potentiometer and an Arduino. What the Arduino does is it reads the output voltage from the power supply, which right now is this 10 volt, this voltage regulator hooked up to the Arduino, which is also hooked up to the potentiometer. So when the potentiometer changes, the output voltage of the voltage regulator changes, and the Arduino knows that. And what the Arduino says is, well, is it high or is it low from what our target voltage is? And if it's high, then it turns the potentiometer one way, which lowers the voltage. And if it's low, then it turns the potentiometer the other way through the servo, and that raises the voltage. And with this entire system, I'm able to see what the voltage is from clear across the room with another XB radio. Alright, with that, let's go ahead and re-upload the program. And hopefully it'll upload. Okay, so it uploads, and then it moves the servo as sort of a pre-check. And then it says, that's not the voltage we want. And then it alters it. So we move over here to our other computer, and we go ahead and turn on PuTTY. And we access the serial port, the serial communication coming from the XB. And we see that it's outputting a voltage of 4.1 volts. Oh, kick the table. Get it to focus. It's outputting voltage of 4.1 volts. I just have it, I added an extra 0 to it, so I brought it up to 41 volts right now. And since it's where it wants to be, the servo's not moving, which I think is pretty neat. Later on in the project, I'm going to have more of these module square things, and they're going to be stacked up sort of next to this standardized rack-mounted power supply. And it'll sit right next to it, and it'll control the voltage of the power supply from across the room. So that's that.